We had a good night at the pub last night. We had dinner. We shared a mixed grill, which was actually very nice. And I've just come out to do a bit of filming this morning and had a look at the windscreen on the bike, and it is a mess. There was a lot of bugs yesterday, all on the hand grips, all on the mirrors. So I think we're going to have to do a bit of a clean when we get down to Polkobinon this afternoon. So I was going to ask Murray, how was yesterday? Because we forgot to do it last night.
Well, yesterday was very good. It was a lovely day. There was no wind, unlike today. And it was a great day. We did 470k, and I think our total time on the bike was about 6 hours, I think. So, yeah, it was a really, really nice day. So today's shaping up pretty good as well. No clouds in the sky, but very windy, and it's about 16 degrees right now. So when we leave Uralla this morning, we're heading off to Walker, down to Gloucester, over to some place I found called Clarence Town, and then Clarence down through the back of Maitland into Polkobinon. And that's about 350 k's today. We don't have to be there till 4 o'clock when it's time to check in, so we'll just have a cruisy day. And that's about it, I think.
Okay, so here we go. We're on our way from our overnight stay at the top pub in Uralla, heading towards Volca. Hopefully we've made the right clothing choice today. It's just a bit of a mystery. Anyway, downtown Uralla. Nice looking place. And new road this morning that we've never been on, so that should be pretty cool. Well, this is pretty cool coming out through here. Nice little lake. It's a very nice place, Uralla. We've never been down this road before. The only problem with today is those howling winds that they had down in Victoria. Well, they're howling right here, but not quite as bad. And as luck would have it, we've got to ride straight into it. Anyway, that's part of the fun. There's great views on this road. Wow, look at that. So just coming into Walker now. Okay, we've just come through the suburbs, now into the main street. Like all these old towns, beautiful old buildings. It's good to see that they're still in use and maintained. So, in essence, a town that survived is always good to see. Don't know whether you can see in front of us the dust blowing across the road, just to give you an idea of the wind that we're riding into. Well, we just drove down that bit of straight road with these awesome trees on the side. Well, no, they haven't got any leaves, but they look pretty spectacular. And then they're gone, so that must be the end of that farmer's property, I reckon. Okay, well, once again, we've gone around another corner, and it just gets breathtaking, the scenery here. So much different to Queensland, and I guess that's why it's more enjoyable to travel south. Queensland, we just got bush. Here, at least we've got some paddock, we've got dams, gum trees, and today we have the added bonus of a shitload of wind. So we just passed a sign that said we're on the high elevation of the Great Dividing Range. That might explain all the wind because we're closer to the sky. So once again, it still looks beautiful. This There's one thing that we've noticed yesterday when we did our 470 Ks. I would have been lucky to pass 10 cars in the whole trip. This morning, I've only been going for an hour, have not passed a car going the same direction as I am. So I think the traffic gods must be smiling on us, just for the first part of our trip anyway. I'm sure by the time we get to Maitland this afternoon, I'll be telling a completely different story. So we're on a bit of a decline. So we think we're actually coming off the Great Dividing Range now, but that could change, could go up again, we've got no idea. The road itself has been pretty good, Thunderbolts way. It's been good. We've been at 15 degrees since we left at 9 o'clock, and now it's just dropped down to 14 degrees. I thought would have got hotter. Anyway, when we got dressed up this morning, we banked on the fact that it was going to get hotter. Doesn't seem to be happening that way. Anyway, that's good with the bad. Over there on the left, if we get a shot, we can still see how high we are. But, oh, here we go. That'll do it for us. Just check that out. And that's why we do it. Apart from all the corners. No, we think we must have entered into a range because the speed limit has dropped from 100 to 90. And there's a sign that says high motorcycle risk area. So I guess at some point in the not too distant future, the corners will tighten up a bit. So, stretch our leg time after an hour and a half on the bike. Saw this little spot here and thought, why not stop and do a stretch of the legs here. And yeah, still windy, but that's all good. Well, after our little stop, we're back on the road again. And we're definitely descending now. Downside is quite a few cars past us while we're stopped, so I guess that could mean that I'm going to find them. Maybe not. Didn't slow down. Obviously didn't read the signs. This is the road that Donna's been waiting for. I can always tell how much she enjoys it by how tight her legs get around my hips. Sign that tells you what the speed limits are up ahead. I better stay down a bit. I can feel the jaws of Donna's legs gripping me, saying, "Don't use so much brake, lean harder." one-lane bridges. It is pretty and nice and clear. There's a campground down there on the left. Quite a few people in it. Looks like a nice place on the water. And quite a few people in there as well. I could think of a worse place to be. Keep seeing signs everywhere that they're going to fix the road, but don't seem to be in too much of a rush. That's a bit more spectacular. So here we go again, another wow moment. We decided we'd put the camera away as we're getting quite close to Gloucester, and we were up nice and high. We come around the corner, bang, presto, more countryside.
And we've just called into the Williams River foreshore, I suppose, because we needed a bathroom stop.
At Clarencetown.
Clarencetown. And there's the most massive duck I think I've ever seen in my life down there.
It's a goose.
That's a goose, is it? Oh, that's why I thought it was big. And I think it thinks that I was going to feed it, but I assured it that there was no food coming from me. And over there to the left is the Clarencetown Bridge, which has a load limit on it, and large trucks need to detour either going north or south. So we like bridges, and we particularly like old bridges.
So we have arrived at our destination for 4 nights, the Leisure Inn at Polkobinon. This is the view from the front door. It doesn't get much better than this, except you'll notice the sunset photo is our last photo. It's pretty awesome, as well as the fact that when we woke up one morning, we had some balloons flying past, which was just fantastic. Sadly, it only happened on the one day, as it just must have been perfect for the weather conditions.